is like really blue.
Ooh. Shall we?
Yep, let's do it.
Okay.
It's a little tricky at the beginning. You want me to go first or you?
I don't mind. Looking for the path of least resistance here. Don't get smacked in the face with a branch. I'll try my best to not have that happen to you.
Keep my distance. 6 feet, new normal. It's so weird living in. Dude, we live in the most unique times ever.
Yeah, man.
And a lot of it is really annoying and just like. But there's some cool stuff too.
Nature's cool. Nature's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, man.
Did we come through here? Or am I just like...
No, I think we're going the right way. It's just really grown in.
Okay.
I live not like this. You want to.
No. Watch out for this tree right here.
Oh my god, dude.
Hold on. I can't even find a clear pathway.
We're close. We gotta get by this stuff.
Ring. Okay, here we go. Ring past knot, right?
Oh yeah. I hope you make it.
Oh man, I'm getting hit in the face. Tree branches are slapping me around. No, you. I know.
What do you think, that way?
No, you're right. Actually, you're spot on. This is clear right over here. Watch yourself.
Do you know that? Oh, want me to show you something cool? Actually.
Yeah, please do.
I'll grab it. Actually.
We got some space over here.
There will be more. No, there'll be once we get to a clear spot. But
Yeah.
no, I found
Oh,
out.
watch out for this one.
Ooh, a little bit.
Watch yourself. Show me what you're working with. Don't call it a comeback.
Right here.
We never left.
This is a good example.
Let's see what we got here.
You see this tree right here?
Mm-hmm.
So if you look at the pine needle bundles, there's 5. They grow in, every single one of these grow in clusters of 5. So anytime there's...
Never knew that.
Well, this specific tree is called the Eastern White Pine Tree, and it's also known by Native Americans as the Peace Tree, where they would bury their weapons under Eastern White Pines. And also the pine needles can make the highest detox tea. It is like the #1 thing for vitamin C in the world is pine needles.
I have to look into
Way
it.
more
Never
than
knew.
like 10 times lemon. And Taoist priests used to drink it to make their lives longer. I mean, it's the #1 thing to detox nano and also just poisons.
Let's see what we got here.
Make pine needle tea. And you don't want to take needles from pine trees unless they grow in clusters of 5. So if you look on there, you can find a cluster, and if you count 5 needles, then you know it's the Eastern White Pine Tree.
I see.
You see
I
this?
never knew that.
This one right here, you can count
Is that
5.
right there?
Look at this one.
This one I think is a cluster of 5 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is the perfect cluster right here. This one right here. Yeah. That's interesting.
No, but in clusters of 2 or single, those pine trees are poisonous
Ooh.
to humans, a lot of them. So you want to make sure there's clusters of 5. There's cluster of 5 is the Eastern White Pine. And it is the most common type of evergreen tree in this area.
Let's see. Thanks for that tidbit of information, man. Seriously.
Dude, I actually got a pretty cool setup going with Eastern
Should we go this way?
White Pine needles. Yeah.
Or actually, there seems to be a path there.
I think
Think
we're
this
almost
way.
in the clear.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here goes nothing.
Yo, you're crazy, man.
I know, I'm nuts.
You're wild, man.
Look, some random mushroom right here.
I saw it on the way.
It's like knocked on its side. Yes, indeed.
So what I started doing is I started having some gallon jugs of water, and I'll put a ton of pine needles in them, leave them for a couple days, let the vitamin C saturate, and you'll actually see that it starts to become almost carbonated.
Oh, sorry.
And that's the vitamin C. And because
Ascorbic acid. Well, I think ascorbic acid is the synthetic vitamin C, but yeah, go on.
well, I take that too. And the thing is, when you, the Taoist priests and a lot of people, if you look up pine needle tea, a lot of people boil it and put the pine needles in. That only gives you a little bit of the vitamin C, which is still a lot because it's so concentrated. But if you were to just let the pine needles soak in water, then drink the water a few days later, and also I have a NutriBullet in a Black & Decker coffee grinder, and I grind up the needles fresh, and you see the more pine needles you put in the water, and you got to do a little bit at a time because it's sticky, it starts to become like carbonated. That's how you know it's not carbonation, but it's like it's bubbling, and that's when you know there's more and more vitamin C released in the water. I think I've really stumbled onto something big with this. And also too, I found articles a few years ago of people that got that thing that a lot of people didn't want to get. They would use pine needle tea to detox that out of them. And also I've heard it's used to detox nanotechnology and metals out of you. It's like, oh, if you go in a...
So it's like activated charcoal, kind of like, where it cleanses your system.
It's the best, and it totally cleanses your system. If you go in areas of the forest that are all pine trees, there are no germs in that part of the forest, because it's just, dude, pine trees are like the tree of purity and peace.
I wonder why that's. I wonder why pine sol is based on
Pine
pines.
sol! I never even made
You know
that
what I mean?
connection. Wow!
I don't know.
I think original flavor
Interesting.
or scent is pine. I'm pretty
It
sure
is.
original. Now they have all like lemon and whatever, everything.
But I mean, what smells cleaner and fresher than a pine tree,
Pine.
right?
You're right. Wow.
So I
never
can
even
see.
thought
I mean,
that.
I would imagine that there would be some microbial properties. You know, obviously they do add other chemicals to pine sol and stuff, but who knows?
Maybe they got the idea from pine trees.
Perhaps. Well, you know, a lot of times, a lot of the synthetic stuff tries to duplicate what occurs naturally in nature. You know.
What a beautiful forest with the colors, flash of color. It's not even the peak yet. It'll be the peak here in a few weeks.
Exactly.
So this will be crazy in a couple weeks. Look at these. A lot of these trees haven't even started to turn. The oak trees.